The coalition going on, the coalition in the name of the ADC now, as we all have recently known, I want to ask, is it a coalition to rescue Nigerians, or it is a political gang to rescue the old guard from hunger and starvation? This is a question we have to address in this video. And I plead you seeing this video to give it time and attention and make sure you listen attentively to the end. There's so many things Nigerians are not putting into consideration. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, what is your plans for Nigeria? How well do you mean for this country, and what is really your agenda? I hope you will listen to this video. Somebody is going to tell us so much that we really should be reflecting on. We must not continuously jump from fry pan to fire as we jumped from PDP into the hands of APC. Meanwhile, before I continue, be patient to listen to this video.
The presidency is not and will never be the birthright of one section of this country, no matter how much propaganda they spread. There's a lot of deliberate misinformation going on by these agents of destabilization, masquerading as a political coalition. There is a clear difference between a political coalition and a political gang. The first has noble ideals, while the gang seeks power for personal gains. What we have here today is a gang unable to survive outside political office, seeking to hijack the ADC as a means to revive their personal economies. They are truly on a rescue mission, but it's a mission to rescue themselves from the harsh economic realities which they themselves created for our nation. They accuse me of being a paid spokesperson for President Tinubu, and my response is this: it will be an honor to be a spokesperson for the president of the largest black nation on earth, but unfortunately, that's not who I am. Political jobbers who have no visible means of livelihood are always eager to tar others, but I remain unfazed. They, with the active support of their cohorts in the media, now say they are the ADC. They are not. I can call myself the president of America till I am blue in the face, but it doesn't make it so. They are offering some of the state chairmen as much as 20 million naira to resign their positions, which goes to show that their intentions are not honorable. My question to this gang is this: if you succeed in paying off all the ADC party officials at state and local government levels to resign, what next? Our constitution still doesn't allow you to assume their offices. This is the plain and simple truth. Your money will get you nowhere in the ADC. If you have to build your rescue mission on fraudulent misrepresentation, it just shows who you really are. The imposter who claims he is their spokesperson made bold to say that I am merely the former presidential candidate of the party and not a party official. His pedestrian argument is that only party officials can challenge party affairs. This is the same elitist ignorance that brought Nigeria to this point, where we believe Nigeria is only for the rich and powerful. Bolaji, please be informed that every member of our party, no matter how poor you people have made them, have a say in the ADC. This fake coalition is staging events in different parts of the country where they pay poor Nigerians to say they are decamping from other parties to the ADC. This is the typical strategy of these old politicians, and we have had enough of it. They need to sing a new song. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, a man whose antecedents clearly shows he doesn't believe anyone from the southern part of Nigeria is deserving of being president of Nigeria, orchestrated this charade for his personal benefit. He almost truncated President Obasanjo's return for a second term because he believed the seat was his. President Jonathan suffered the same fate, and then after 8 years of late President Buhari as president, the same Atiku Abubakar believed it was morally right for him to be the presidential flag bearer of the PDP in the last presidential elections. This was most unjust and unfair, and led to the current disintegration of of that party. He's now using some charlatans to deceive former Governor pe0ple that only he, Atiku, has what it takes to win an election because he can get majority of the North to vote for him. This is really uncharitable of him. If the former vice president says my assertions are not true and that all he wants is a better Nigeria, I then challenge him today to publicly declare that equity demands that the presidency should stay in the South for another 6 years. He can then support any Southern candidate of his choice. He will never do this. But if he chooses to continue on this slippery slope, I want to reiterate that the ADC is not for sale and it's not an old people's home. We are a party that believes Nigeria needs fresh faces, fresh ideals, and fresh ideas. This current political war is the war of the old for the old. It's not our fight. In the ADC, Nigeria and Nigerians will always remain our objective. Thank you and God bless.
So thank you very much for listening. If you've actually listened to this point, I appreciate you and you're welcome. The man you just listened to on that video is Kachuku, Mr. Kachuku, the former presidential candidate of that great party, ADC. Now, from all that he said, what do you think? The only thing I can present, because that was a wonderful presentation, I must say, a wonderful analysis. And if you are a true Nigerian who mean well from Nigeria, you will understand that the problem of Nigeria is really not near, solution is really not nearby, unless the likes of Atiku Abubakar would step aside. From everything I've said and from all his analysis, Atiku Abubakar has been a problem to this great country right from his days in the office as the vice president. So I ask, and I want all women in Nigeria to join me to ask, Atiku Abubakar, what is your plan for Nigeria? What has Nigeria and Nigerians done to you that you felt you must destabilize the country? Because he has been an agent of that and he has been very successful in it. A man who doesn't care about other regions, other part of the country. I've said this before. Is presidency your birthright, sir? And for those supporting him, I hope your brains will be checked thoroughly. I don't know which part of the sentiment you're applying, tribal or religion. Because Atiku is not the most qualified and he's not the most fit. Not now that he will be 80s and above in the next election cycle. Please, Atiku Abubakar, leave Nigeria alone. Please, my fellow Nigerians, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are at the comment section. And don't fail to share this video. Thank you guys and see you in my next video.